All right, good morning, everyone. So excited to see you all here. Saturday mornings for me is so hard to wake up so early and it's so dark, but when I get to work with all of you, honestly, is like the biggest motivation. So we'll start with walking in the spot. Hope you all are enjoying the apparently good weather you guys are having these days, at least from my friends and family who live in the area. Let's do 10 big arm circles to the front. We're doing some shoulder work today, legs and core, probably the biggest focus. But as always, there's usually kind of full body components. Get the whole body engaged, get the heart rate up, sweat it out before your weekend really starts. And then 10 circles to the back. Keep walking out if you can. Sometimes the coordination is a little weird when you're walking on the spot versus like actually walking in a line. Perfect. Walk it out when you're done. And then from there, we're gonna do some side steps. So just about a quarter to a half squat and then back in. Just to start opening up those hips. You don't need to go too deep. Again, we're just warming up. But keep the chest nice and proud, back straight, sinking into those hips. Go 2 more per side. And walk it out. And when you're ready, let's go for some skips. You're just alternating, kind of toe tapping here. We're getting those full skipping motions in. Whatever you're feeling right now. I'm leaning towards lower impact usually these days. Feels a little better for me. And walk it out. Here, do 10 punches forward. So kind of on an angle, really bringing those arms back to open up that chest and push through. When you're done, walk it out again. Just keep moving. Go for some jumping jacks, get a little bit more cardio in. Again, there's always the half jacks option for lower impact. Work, mamas. Probably starting to feel a little warmer. Heart rate's increasing. Getting ready to work out. 3, 2, 1. Coming to the top of your mat. So go into some inchworms. Add a quick shoulder tap on each side before walking yourself back in. And let's go for 5. Big arm reach at the top. One more. Wonderful. When you're done that, grab a quick sip of water. I'm gonna get my Tabata timer set up for our first Tabata. Forgot to ask, can everyone hear me okay? I know my AirPods are usually dependable, but I just wanna make sure. Perfect. Okay, first Tabata, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's pretty low impact. Well, sort of ish. 4 rounds. The first is gonna be a bird dog. So it's a lot of core focus here. So I know we've done this, opposite arm, opposite leg, engaging that core, keeping nice and stable. From there, mountain climbers. So driving those knees to your elbows, whether from plank position or even just standing, especially if you're very pregnant and have a big belly. And then from there, staying in that plank position, reaching back to a downward dog, toe tap to each side, come back to that plank, downward dog, toe tap again. And then the next one is our mobility squat. So that's when you're reaching down and grabbing that big toe, coming down and pushing yourself back up. So just another way to open up those hips, kind of a little active recovery here too from that core work. Everyone's ready? All right, starting in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and bird dog. Visualize the tip of that finger that's reached out to the tip of the toe is a nice straight line with your back. Not overarching yourself. Your heel could be kicking the wall behind you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ready for those mountain climbers. Again, more cardio, more core. 3, 2, 1, and go. Two, 1, and rest. Ready for that plank to downward dog to toe tap. So a few movements here. 1, go, plank, pushing back, getting that toe tap. Remember, it's reaching the opposite hand to the opposite toe. 2, 1, and rest. Coming to standing, grabbing some water if you need to quickly. Again, you can grab water at any time. And mobility squat. So hinging forward, grabbing those big toes, coming down to that squat and standing straight. Really opening those hips here. Using the time, catch your breath. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, done 1, 3 more to go. I'm already sweating, so this is great. And bird dog. Keeping that water nice and close since those 10-second breaks don't last that long to quickly grab that water. And rest for another round of mountain climbers. 2, 1, and go. Again, modification for this is just standing, reaching those arms nice and high and driving those knees upward or against a wall. Good job, mamas. Keep driving those knees. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Getting ready for that toe tap. 3, 2, 1, and go. Plank. Push back to downward dog. Toe tap. If you can't quite reach your toes, that's totally okay. Just reaching back as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Sorry, my story keeps coming up and you can see my breath. 1, and mobility squat. I love this one to start some workouts. Feels so good in the hips. A little time to catch the breath between higher intensity moves. 2, 1, finish that last one. Rest before down, sorry, bird dog. 2, 1, and go. Remember to engage that core. Actively squeezing those muscles. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Next up is those mound climbers again. Those are starting to hurt a little. And go. If you want to switch it up, maybe drive those knees to the opposite elbow, so across your body. Two, 1, and rest. Whew. Grabbing some water, catching that breath. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good job, mamas. Everyone looks so good. Nice and fluid. 3, 2, 1, finish that last one. Rest, standing. Back to those mobility squats. And go. Hinging those hips back as you reach down. Two, 1, and rest. Great job, mamas. One more round. Killing it. 3, 2, 1. Bird dog. Let's push it out. Keep that energy high. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great time to grab that water. Mountain climbers in 2, 1, and go. You got this. It's only 30 seconds. Two, 1, and rest. Three, 2, 1, plank, downward dog, and tap those toes. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Three, 2, 1, rest. Up for those mobility squats. And then we'll have a little bit of a break. 2, 1, and go. Last one. And rest. Whew. Walk it out if you need to. Grab some water. Workout reset. Whew. Sweating. Good job, everyone. Okay, our next circuit, I'm gonna do 3 times through, 4 exercises, kind of all sets of 4. So the first is why you need your chair. So we're gonna be doing 4 tricep dips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming to standing into 2 jump squats. Right back, 4 more tricep dips. 2 jump squats. From there, grabbing those dumbbells, 4 per side reverse lunges with hammer curl. So you're gonna step back and hammer curl at the same time. Just take it nice and slow. If it's too much with the weights, maybe just drop the dumbbells and just focus on the reverse lunge. That's okay. So it's 4 per side. Oh, sorry, setting my weights. Next is for bent over rows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Standing. 1, 2, 4. Bicep curls. Repeat. And then coming down into a dead bug. We're going to be adding a little bit of a chest press here. So coming up, when you lower one leg, you're lowering the opposite arm for the chest press. Again, more stability and coordination. This is 4 per side. If that's too much, just keep the feet planted and focus on the chest press. If combining them is just not, you're just not feeling that today. We're gonna do that 3 times through. Everyone ready? Dumbbells close. And we will get started. So over to that chair or surface for 4 tricep dips. 2, 3, 4. Coming to standing. 2 jump squats. And repeat. A lot going on this round, but we got it. And then when you're ready, that reverse lunge with hammer curl. Really focusing on that form of your legs, keeping that 90-ish degree angles with the knees. Whew, good job. Good job, mamas. 4 per side. Putting those dumbbells down for a second if you need to, otherwise right into that row for 4. Standing, 4 bicep curls. And repeat. Let's get that upper body burning. Again, this circuit is not timed, so take all the time you need. Grabbing water when you need to, taking an extra moment to breathe if you need to. Remember, it's a chest press, just with one side at the same time as the opposite leg is lowering. All about that chest and core here. 4 per side. Whew. Good job, mamas. Yep, safely putting those weights down. Right back to the start when you are ready. There's 4 tricep dips to 2 jump squats and repeat. Remember to keep your butt and back nice and close to that chair as you lower. That way the focus is on the tricep muscles and you're not going to pull something in your shoulder. So I don't want you scratching your back along the surface, but you could almost feel it. Reverse lunge with hammer curl. Whew. Try to keep that knee above the ground, but if you need to place it on the ground while you do your hammer curl, because the coordination is not your friend today, please go ahead. Whew. Good job, mamas. Keep moving. Only 3 rounds of the circuit. My hands aren't usually so sweaty, but they are today. Oh, good thing the dumbbells have good grip. So when you're in that chest press with dead bug, make sure you're starting those dumbbells centered, nice and high. Whew. job, mamas. All right, one more round. Need an extra break in between though. Please take it. Whew. Good job, everyone. Don't forget to breathe. That's my weakness during workouts. Forgetting to breathe sometimes. We need that oxygen getting to those muscles. Almost done, mamas. We're at 10 o'clock, halfway through the class. Whew. Oh, everyone looks so good. Those dead bugs and chest presses. A little tricky, but you're killing it. Whew. All right, take this moment to just breathe, grab some water. I'm just gonna get the Tabata ready for the next circuit. Whew, lots of water. Okay. So this Tabata, 35 seconds on, 15-second rest, 5 exercises. We're gonna go 3 times through. So the first, we're gonna need our dumbbells for some of them, is a sitting lateral raise. So sitting down the chair, having those weights, just kind of sitting right on the edge with those weights down nice beside you, raising those to the side. So that is the first exercise. The next is a deadlift to front raise. So that's straight leg deadlift, little micro bend to the knees, feet about hip width apart, hinging those hips back, bringing those dumbbells nice and close. As you come up and squeeze, nice fluid motion, right to bring those dumbbells to a front raise. More shoulder work here. The next exercise, using that chair or surface, if you feel safe on it, step ups. With or without your dumbbells. We're only doing 3 times through. I know you can do it with the dumbbells. Fourth, glute bridge. So we usually do it on the ground, but this time I want basically your shoulders on that surface and squeezing those hips up, keeping that head and neck nice and neutral with your body as you lower and raise. So squeezing those glute muscles as you're up in that tabletop position with the chair. And then last, because we all love cardio, is jumping jacks. All right, everyone good? 5 exercises 3 times through, and I'll go through them again. Again, having those dumbbells and water bottle especially nice and close. So grabbing those dumbbells for that sitting lateral raise. And go. Really squeezing those shoulder muscles as you bring those dumbbells up. I really want those shoulders to be burning after this circuit. 3, 2, 1. 15-second rest. Good time to put the dumbbells in if you need to, because we're going right into another shoulder workout. 3, 2, 1. So deadlift into front raise. I know we've done this one a few times, so you all should be experts on this. Remember when you lower, it's all about that hinge to the hips backwards and not so much about bending those knees. We do want a little micro bend, unless the knees hurt, of course. Please listen to your body and rest. Next is those step ups with or without the dumbbell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to remember to alternate each time so we get the same load on each leg. Whew. Good job, mamas. Driving up from that heel. Make sure that full foot is on the surface. 3, 2, 1. Losing those dumbbells. For that assisted glute bridge. And go. So dipping those hips down, squeezing up. Remember, your head and neck should be following with the rest of their body. Whew. A lot of hip work today. And rest. Safely coming down, up to standing for those jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm going to stick with the lower impact. For some reason, all the jumping makes me, I feel like that's what makes me a little lightheaded these days, so I'll be doing this. Whew. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, mamas. Enjoy the rest. Grab some water. Going through this 2 more times. Getting those dumbbells ready for that sitting lateral raise. And go. Nice, yep, keeping that back nice and straight. Two, one, and rest. Whew. Deadlift in the front raise in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Exercise. Whew. Good job, mamas. Don't forget to give that backside a nice squeeze as you come up from that deadlift. Three, two, one, and rest. Step up time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Whew. Starting to feel the burn, maybe. Hope so. I can feel it in my shoulders. And rest. Loosen those dumbbells. Grab some water. For that glute bridge. And go. I like to put my hands just by my ears, but whatever feels comfortable for you with your hands, whether it's on your hips maybe, or place on your chest. Two, one, safely coming down and back up to standing. Whew. Jumping jacks, full or half. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember to keep those arms nice and strong. I always notice when we add some jumping jacks after some shoulder work, I can really feel a burn. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, mamas. Grab that water. Catch that breath. And getting in position for that lateral, sitting lateral raise. And go. This is the last round. We have one little countdown circuit yet left. Four, 3, 2, and rest. Whew. Ready for that deadlift to high pull. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Keeping that head and neck aligned with your spine and your back. not just for proper form, but just so you don't hurt yourself. Three, two, one. Finish that last one. Good job, mamas. We're ready for that last step up. Remember to alternate those feet. 3, 2, 1, and go. Whew. Keep pushing. 2, 1. Dropping those weights. Grab some water. And ready for that glute bridge in 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. Make sure you kind of wiggle yourself into a position that feels comfortable. You don't need to be uncomfortable or hurting yourself in any way. Remember to squeeze those glutes as you raise. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Last set of jumping jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Push out that cardio. We're almost done today. Just think about the yummy breakfast or snack you're gonna have afterwards. Probably gonna go for a big bowl of oatmeal, all the fixings on top. Two, 1, and rest, mamas. Grab some water. Catch that breath. Okay, our last little countdown, we're gonna do 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. Just kind of 2 exercises. They'll make more sense once I explain. The first, we're just gonna do some shoulder pulses. So like 10 up, 10 down, 10 forward, 10 back, into 10 squats, or if you really want to push yourself, 10 jump squats. And then we're gonna do that all 8, 6, 4, 2. Give you a couple more seconds. Water close by. We're just gonna push through it, but of course, take a break whenever you need to, but then it's just cool down time. So I know we can do it. Everyone's ready. Raise those arms so your palms are facing to the ceiling. And I'll start. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10 down. So palms facing the ground. 3, 2, 1, 10 to forward. 10 back. All right, right into 10 squats or jump squats. Whew. Yes. All right, 8, palms facing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8. Whichever squat variation. and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 squats, whether that's just regular old squats or getting those jump squats in. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 2, and last 2. Whew. Good job, mamas. Grabbing that water and time to cool our bodies down. So start, let's just walk out into that plank. Bring your left foot close to your left hand, reaching that left arm nice and high, dipping it down so you can almost touch your elbow, or maybe you can, to your mat, and then reaching back up. Do that 6 times. This one's not a rush. I want you to notice your breath. Feel a nice stretch in your legs, along your sides. Once you're done your 6, push back into a downward dog, pedal it out for 20, and then switch sides. So feeling that stretch along the right side of your body next. When you're done that, back into that plank, walking yourself back to standing. Bringing one arm across your body and squeezing it nice and close. When you get there, no rush if you're still working on the last stretch. Release, and then taking that same arm behind you, squeezing it nice and close. Release, and opposite side. So across the body first. Releasing before taking it behind. Release, let's stretch the neck after all that shoulder work. Taking one ear to the same shoulder. Coming to center and switching sides. And centered. Let's roll those shoulders back for 10. And then forward for 10. When you're done that, go to your chair, couch, or even the floor, bringing one leg, one ankle to that opposite knee and sinking in to that figure 4. So having a nice straight back and reaching forward as much as you can, feeling it more so in that right hip this first time. If you brought the right ankle up to the left knee. Sinking a little deeper as you're opening up those hips. And release, putting that foot safely back to the ground and switching sides. Usually we do this stretch standing up, so there's a lot more energy going into just our balance. But this time we can really sink deep while we're sitting. Release, coming back to standing. And we are all done today. Just gonna stop recording.